bracket is basically your one entry into this wheel spin right now. Everyone's name is on this wheel.
And Deuce is in charge of spinning it.
We're going to spin it. If Joe somehow wins, I'm going to call shenanigans immediately and a reset.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Deuce, let's spin the first one. Let's get the first winner. Two.
There's two strips. There's no sound.
He says
and the prize wheel says...
Hello and welcome to episode number 85 of the NJMSP podcast. I am your host, Joe Santiago. As always, my partner, Chris Pereira. Tonight we have a very special episode. It is our Christmas episode. We have two guests here with us that are both ready to come right in. First is Gerry Zagorski, NJFishing.com, of course. And number two is Peter Clark from the NJ. I'm not even going to introduce Peter Clark because he just does too many different. Every time he comes on, it's the same problem because he just does too much stuff. But he's from the Artificial Reef Program, which is where we're donating half the money from our Christmas party to.
Yeah, so Joe, what a frickin' party we had. Chris, would you agree?
I mean, I didn't think last year's could be beat. But obviously, I mean, we had almost twice the amount of people because we got a bigger place. And I mean, I think we had more donated prizes. We definitely had more raffle sales, which means that we can donate more money, right? What did we donate to Heroes on the Water last year?
I think it was like $900, and we up that $950, and now we got Peter Clark in the fold for another $950. So hey, now, I mean,
look, he's he's seeing how many reef balls he could buy with that money.
Yeah. Well, we had just shy of 100 people, I think. And listen, I have to say that the two of you guys worked harder than anyone did. Our wives, Max, Kevin, the whole crew really pitched in. It was amazing.
Don't make the same mistake Joe made where he's like, I can't thank everyone that helped. And then he attempted to try to thank everyone at the party and he forgot some people. I think
Max completely failed me anyway, took no pictures. And Kevin basically came in and set the thermostat and I didn't see him the rest of the night. So whatever.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, right, my favorite line of the night was when Joe was announcing the prize that he wanted most, and he told the guy who won it, I don't know you, but I hate you because you won my prize. I mean, it was just classic.
What was the prize?
Yeah, what was the prize?
I think that had to be
the Avid.
I don't remember. It wasn't the $500 gift certificate, right?
No, it might have been the Avid. Maybe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was the wrap.
We all know what Joe wants for Christmas.
Whoever that guy was that won the Avid, I don't like him.
Yes, I know you, but I hate you.
Yeah, it was great though. I had a good time. It was funny as hell, and hopefully we do it again.
Yeah, man.
But it is cool. We do have one of the people here where the money is going, Mr. Peter Clark.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to tell us a little bit about what he's actually going to do with the money.
Right. So you guys have had me on a few times now, and we talk about sponsorship and how the Reef Program, as always, it's very dependent on sponsors and donations. So you guys have donated I think roughly about $900 to $1,000, and we're going to put that towards some reef ball deployments on the Manasquan Inlet Reef site.
Yeah. Now, what is a
what are you going to do with that money, Peter?
We're going to buy reef balls, build reef balls, and put it on the Manasquan Inlet Reef site, Gerry.
Nice.
What is a reef ball made of?
So yeah, reef ball is made out of concrete. It's solid concrete. We have molds that we pour these concrete structures and make reef balls out of them. And I don't think I have one around here, but it's basically a dome.
He's not sure if he has a reef ball in his living room or not.
Well, yeah, I actually have small little like model ones.
But that's cool.
I don't know where I have it. Yeah, so for demonstration purposes, so I could hold it like this, and everybody would be able to see what one is. But just imagine a reef ball in my hand that's miniature size. They're 4 feet tall, 4 feet in diameter, and they're dome shaped with several 13 actually different size holes. One of them's on the top, so that's the 13th, and then there's 12 around the circumference of it.
I've seen a picture of them. We'll find a picture and throw it up here just so I'm not worried about you don't have your little model of it. But it kind of looks like a playground toy, almost like one of those like domes with the holes that the kids can like climb into.
Yeah, everyone skinned their knee on when they were kids. Well, not anymore because it's all like rubberized mulch and stuff. But yeah, back when they were like in the middle.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, Peter, we appreciate you and what you're trying to do with these reefs. It benefits us all, the habitat and everything else. So
yeah,
thank you. And we're glad we can help in some small part and way.
Yes.
Well, you're welcome, but honestly, thank you guys, because without donations like this, the program doesn't exist. Literally.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. Yeah. I mean, I still, roll around and look good and everything, but we don't put stuff on the bottom, right? And that's what really matters. We all want to put material on the bottom and create this vertical structure habitat for fish. And these reef balls they're going to be amazing. I think we're looking at, I did the quick math. Chris was right. I was, had my abacus out, and I think we're looking at like 6 to 7 reef balls, which is a great start.
That's cool.
And we'll probably couple that with another, sponsorship in the same area.
Oh, do you think maybe you can put Joe Santiago's name on one of those reef balls, Peter?
I think I could do that.
All right, then.
I'd like to one up that, and can we like let Joe ride one of the reef balls as we push it off?
You have scuba gear?
Oh my God!
I'll buy Joe scuba gear if we.
So they're dropping the challenge, Joe. Are you ready for it?
I love it.
I'll try to catch a fish off one of the reef balls.
Well, listen, in addition to the donation that we made to you, Peter, and the New Jersey Reef Foundation, we also made another donation. We got some cash here to the Heroes on the Water, which I think is another great, worthy cause. And these guys take veterans, first responders out fishing 4 or 5 times a year, on kayaks and stuff. And it's basically a program that's meant to allow these people to, have some little decompression, right? And have a great time, them and their families out on the water. So, I mean, all around, this Christmas party was a great success.
I agree. Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone that comes at last year and this year as well, just nothing but good things to say. Everyone had a great time. A lot of people travel pretty far to come to it too.
Yeah.
Home really late, and but it's just a good time, and all the donated prizes. Really, I mean, do we have a list of them, Joe? Do you have a list?
I have a list here. I can read them off, but it's going to take a long time because I talk kind of slow.
we could say goodbye to Peter Clark and not torture him because we have to raffle off 2 fishmonger passes.
Whoa!
Yeah.
How do I get on that?
You had to come to the party, so you're eliminated.
Well, and I was actually, before Gerry kicks me out, where's the party next year? How do I get a ticket to the party? Come on.
I don't even want to think about it. Boy. Not yet. Text me in December next year.
Yeah, we don't have a date yet, but I tell everyone the same thing. Keep your mid-December open. Like early to mid-December, we try to do it.
Yeah. My mid-Decembers are always open, especially after 5 p.m.
Oh, yeah, sure, Peter. We want to have you there, but that's okay.
We just got to make sure we get him before he's out on the boat dropping the reef balls and we can't reach him.
No, we want to film him dropping the reef balls.
That'd be cool.
How's that, Peter?
I like it.
Can that happen, really?
Yeah.
We can go when you do this?
Of course you can go.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Well, good night, Peter. Yep. Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Peter, Merry Christmas
to you guys. Thanks for having me on.
There.
Thank you more for the donation. The donation is fantastic. I can't wait to get these balls put down on the water. We'll announce the date. Hopefully spring, I would think.
Awesome.
It's hard to pour reef balls in concrete in the freezing temperatures.
Okay, I'm coming for that.
Yep.
Count me in.
And it's going to be right outside of Fishmonger's Inlet, so he better be there.
All right, he'll be around somewhere. Peter, thank you so much.
Thank you, Peter.
Take care.
Adios.
All right, so Chris, do you want to just, before Deuce pulls this wheel up and we're going to find 2 winners, you want to explain what happened here, or do you just not want to even explain it?
I'll explain it real quick. So basically, Gerry Pastorino from Fishmonger wanted to donate 2 open boat spots for the party, but he also was going to come to the party. Him and Marie both were going to come to the party. They weren't able to come kind of last minute, and so we didn't have a physical copy of the vouchers for the open spots. So we were going to try to print them, and nobody could print them in time. And then we were thinking about doing it just kind of like, hey, we don't, whoever wins will text you them. It just kind of fell off the wayside, and it was totally.
So we're gonna do it right now.
Yeah. So
there you go, brother.
And we're not going to tell anyone. So if you want to see who won, you have to watch this.
Right.
So. Exactly. We will post it after it's said and done. You're just hoping that the person who wins doesn't claim the prize, and then you could spin the wheel again until someone.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hoping I'm the winner.
That's our Joe.
So
I didn't win at the party, so I could pull a miracle right here and win, and it's over.
I'll call shenanigans.
You couldn't catch a cold at the party. Look at what I got, Joe.
You won that? Isn't that Luke's? Is that Luke's?
It sure is. Come on.
Now it's Gerry's.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Luke. Your reel was on the podcast. Deuce, can you pull the Fishmonger wheel up?
So basically, anyone who had a ticket to the party, that door prize ticket is basically your one entry into this wheel spin right now. Everyone's name is on this wheel.
And Deuce is in charge of spinning it.
We're going to spin it. If Joe somehow wins, I'm going to call shenanigans immediately and a refund.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Deuce, let's spin the first one. Let's get the first winner. 2.
There's 2 strips. There's no sound.
He says
and the prize wheel says Gerry Zagorski.
It's me.
I'll add the sound later.
Gerry Zagorski.
It's me. Is that me?
Nah.
Who is it?
It's not stopping. It's like
Sandy Kowalik. Yeah, that's one winner.
That's
all
one.
Right there. Ace.
Yeah, remove her. She wins. So that's one spot gone. There's one more. Sandy Kowalik, you want a free pass on to the Fishmonger.
Hey, Sandy.
All right, you want to just do the next one?
I'm pretty sure her husband's going to steal that from
Her husband's stealing that instantly, yeah.
Yeah, probably so.
Let's
He probably paid for the tickets.
All right, Deuce, let's do it. Number 2 winner. Here we go. Joe Santiago.
His mouth after
Gerry Zagorski. Here we go. Come on now.
Joe. Anyone but Joe.
Joe S., there I am. It's me.
Oh, get out of town.
Is it?
No.
Yanetta? Oh.
Who won?
Yanetta, Matt Yanetta's wife. 2 wives won.
Well, 2 wives. Their prizes.
Well, they probably spent the most money on tickets, Joe.
Well, we lost again, Jerry. Even in this free one, we lose.
I know.
So Gretel Yanetta and Sandy Kowalik. Those are the 2 winners, 2 very lucky husbands.
We will.
They may sell them, though. They may make their husbands pay for them. Who knows? Congratulations to both, though.
Yeah, and we will get you a virtual copy of the voucher. And
yeah,
we'll let Jerry know the names of the people who won. So
excellent.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Jerry, thank you for all your help, and you put a lot of hard work into the Christmas party as well. And me and Jerry are fishing in High Roller Tog Tournament this weekend. Maybe one of us can get lucky.
Yeah, that'd be nice. $5,000.
$5,000. 50 people on the Belmar Princess, but it's run by Ocean Explorer.
Belmar Princess, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, so 50 guys.
I'd be there with you guys for sure, but I took an early retirement from tog fishing with my last trip. So,
well, yeah, come on.
Well, maybe she'll have
going after that.
You could be fishing.
Hey, let me just take a little time to mention some of our.
We forgot about that.
Our sponsors. I mean, they showed up, and people showed up in volumes. We got Yellow Dog Paddle. We got X River Guide Service. We got Advanced Fishing USA. We got Signal 11. We got Cast King. We got Chuck Tyman Manny. Oh my God, that guy gave away more stuff than anybody I know. We got Fishmonger.
We did him a favor by taking all the stuff out of his closet. He's trying to make space for more stuff.
Can never have enough stuff, CRISPR. We had Fishmonger. We had Pin Fierce spinning reels. We had
Elite's Pete.
Yeah. Custom made skateboards from Old School Outdoors, Eyes on Furs, Bajio sunglasses. We had Nick Valentini from G&B Fishing, who donated an Abbott reel. We had Nor'easter. It was great to see John and his wife there. We had Mikey Guide Service. We had Dow's Boat Rentals, Chumming Device, Ken Lazarchak with his CDs.
Who is Chummit? That's FC Fish Company, right, Jerry? Chris, is that FC Fish?
Companies that work together. FC Fish Company and
Gotcha.
We had a prize pack of FC Fish Company, like you said, Chris. We had Crafty Fisherman handcrafted striper fishing plugs. We had John Fallon photography. We had Psycho Jigs, Tony Manja Outrodders, Toggy Time Jigs, Yak Mods, Lures, Laura's Baked Goods gift basket. And I'll tell you, that cheesecake was amazing. And then finally, we had Sweetwater Guide Service hat and a discount to their trip. And I got to tell you, I mean, that was some freaking party that everybody turned out. And
it's hilarious that you mentioned the cheesecake, because I got like 7 texts. First of all, I didn't even know there was a cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
But at the next day, I got text messages from like a lot of people saying, "Who made that cheesecake? Where did it come from? Best I ever had." And I ended up having to give her number out to a bunch of people. So they really loved her stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, it's all good.
She sells baked goods, so it can. I mean, she helped herself with that, but it was pretty funny. And just real quick, also, Gerry, I didn't hear mention. We had a trip from Finseeker River Guide Service as well.
Okay, yeah.
I think we missed it. But anyway, Laura showed up with her baked prize basket, right? That went on the table for the raffle. But then she had a side cheesecake. And I was like, what is this? And she's like, oh, it's just a little bit of something. Like, there ain't enough for everyone. She's like, no, don't announce this. It's just for, whoever.
Exactly.
And I'm like, oh, all right, I'll take a piece. And like people found out about it. It was mayhem, just like it should be. Like shit like that, it always happens. Like, I wouldn't have it any other way.
It was
exactly. I mean, how good is that? I mean, how good was the party that we had? As far as I'm concerned, like, it's mission accomplished. Everybody had a great time. We raised a lot of money. And a lot of people played a lot of different roles behind the scenes to like kind of make it happen. And I don't know. It's like, that's Christmas, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Gerry, I mean, you had the NJ Fishing Christmas party for years and years. I don't know when you threw your first one. I wasn't there. I started coming, shortly after I joined NJFishing.com, which is probably around 13 years ago, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always an awesome time. You always had awesome prizes, a nice, awesome group of, like, I don't know, what would you say, 35, 45 guys usually, because it was a pretty small space. And to just combine it with what we're doing now and kind of teaming up, it's bigger, so it's not that like smaller group of guys anymore, but it still has those same like original guys for the most part.
Yeah, sure.
And it's just with more people added on, and it's just so cool to me. And I'm pretty sure we hugged each other at the end of the party, and I'm pretty sure I told you I loved you, and I do. You're the man. Without NJFishing.com, I wouldn't be able to experience the kind of fishing that I enjoy for the last 13 years or so.
Well, hey, thank you. I love you guys too. You guys put some wind in my sails with, reviving the party. And listen, it's all good. And at the end of the day, everyone has a great time. We've raised some money for some great charities. So cheers.
Yes, and Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
We will not be here next week. We will not be here next week. We're off. There won't be an episode, but this one will be coming out at a strange time. So, but unless anyone has anything left to say, I'm done. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Keep suffering for the fish. I know I've been suffering, looking for ice and stuff. We'll see what the future brings us next week. When we come back, our first guest is going to be Sandy and Kevin Kennedy again, because their episode got lost completely with some technical malfunctions. But they're coming back on, so excited to have them back on and talk to them.
We'll be back after vacation.
All right. Merry Christmas, everyone. God bless us all.
Merry Christmas,
everyone.
Even
congrats to the winners.
Love you guys.
Love you, Gerry. See you, man.
Merry Christmas.